Good day, everyone. How you doing? You okay? That kind of question kind of drives me crazy a little bit. You okay? Is everything all right? Yes, everything's great. So, today, as I do every week, I open up the mysteries of what goes on here at the Council on Aging. And sometimes we need to understand who is piloting the plane, who's captaining the ship. So, if you think about the greatest movies of all times, you may be thinking Gone with the Wind, Casablanca, Citizen Kane, The Wizard of Oz. No, not even close. Field of Dreams, by far, is the greatest movie of all time. Now, let me tell you about why. If I had to pick one movie who defines my business career, even my personal life, it would be Field of Dreams. Because part of what really gets me about this movie is that he believes in something that people can't see. And for me, that is the very definition of the word faith, that which is unseen. So you're believing in something, feeling something, knowing something. Have you ever said, I know what I know and I know why, or I don't know why? Well, the Field of Dreams is all about dreams and seeing something. And that's quite honestly one of the reasons that I moved here to Greenville, North Carolina 5 years ago is because I had a dream and a vision and I've seen the needs of our community and I've had a dream since I've been here that um, they're here. The people, the needs are here. We can't get to them all. We can't get to them all. We need a bigger boat. Kind of like in Jaws, we're going to need a bigger boat. We're going to need a bigger building. And so today, we're announcing our official expansion of the Council on Aging. Now, the Council on Aging, we've been in this particular facility for 12 years. We've been around for over 45 years. And when they built this building, they already had a phase two and a phase three lined up, ready to go. But unfortunately, like all plans in life, they fall to the wayside. So I have revitalized those past plans and incorporate them into the dream of the future and the vision. And the vision of the Council on Aging is really be the premier aging agency, North Carolina, maybe southeastern United States, maybe in the United States, who knows? But that's part of dreams is bigging, dreaming bigger and better than anyone else can. And sometimes the world smashes our dreams, takes away our dreams because we're so focused in the here, in the now, which is not always a bad thing, but there are so many obstacles from taking care of tomorrow. Now, we don't know if we'll be around here tomorrow, but if we're not planning for tomorrow, we may not be able to handle tomorrow. And that's what part of this dream is for expanding the Council on Aging. So you see the BB up there. BB is baby boomers, the baby boomer generation. So you know that if you're between the ages of 56 and 74, you're part of the baby boomer generation. Now, the baby boomer generation is the biggest generation in the history of the United States. And part of that was after World War II, all the people came home and there was a lot of excitement. The war is over. And um, yeah, you kind of know what happens 9 months later, a year later is population explosion. So we're in the middle of that baby boomer generation right now. I'm a baby boomer. So if you were born between 1946 and 1964, you're a baby boomer. So the interesting thing about baby boomers is it's a different generation. In the old days when we say if you're 60, you're old. Well, 60 is kind of young. In fact, it's young, real young, because I'm almost there. So, but this baby boomer generation is, the numbers are just phenomenal. So up there, here's your next number for the day is 10,000. So there are 10,000 people who turn 65 every single day through the year 2038, I think is the range, the late 2030s. 10,000 people every day are turning 65. And then the next number up there, the number 8, that means that every 8 seconds, 65, 65, 65, turning 65. So this generation is huge. In fact, many in the aging field call it the silver tsunami. You know, the big wave that is coming. Whoosh. That's how many are coming so fast. And many structures, infrastructures of state, local, federal, aren't going to be able to handle this huge influx of people turning 65. It requires a lot of different things in society than maybe what an 18, 20-year-old requires. So there's different housing needs, there's different car needs, transportation needs, medical needs, um, clothing needs, food needs. I certainly can't eat some of the food that I ate when I was 18 or 20. Um, so it is changing. The dynamic is changing. And so part of my vision is to do something that I know we're going to need. Now, people are going to say, how can you expand while we're in the middle of a pandemic? Okay, let's be honest. The pandemic is the pandemic. At some point in time, it will no longer be a pandemic. But the reality is, we're still getting older. The numbers are still going to be there. Pre-COVID, during COVID, post-COVID, the numbers are real numbers. People are getting older and they're living longer. They're going to require more services. The Council on Aging is what we do. We serve the aging community. We have very limited staff. Yes, we have waiting lists. We have people waiting. So why would you take, and build a new facility when you have all these people with needs? And that's a good question. So the interesting thing about how our world and society works is sometimes um, businesses and people that have resources will put it into something that's concrete and tangible, such as a building. And right, wrong, or indifferent, the reality is that's the way it goes. There's some people who give to the Humane Society, and people will say, well, how can you give to a dog when people are hungry? It's the same concept. People have different reasons for different giving for different things, and that is what it is. And I'll prove that to you. So we have a campaign that's going to be $1.5 million. We're just announcing it today. We already have on hand in the bank 60% of those funds. People have come to us and say, there's a need, we support it, we buy into your dream, we buy into your vision. Here. So we have more than half of the money in the bank. Another person recently has come to us and said, you know what? We're going to match dollar for dollar up to $300,000. We're challenging the community. We want to see, Rich, if you're telling the truth, is the community supporting the seniors? And I'll tell you what, I'm going to show them that not only does the community support the seniors, they will exceedingly and abundantly prove that our community supports our seniors. We're good stewards here. When you donate and you give to the Council on Aging, 86 cents of every dollar you give goes right back into you, into your community, into the people you live with, the people you love, the people you care about, just like we do. So today, we're building a new field, a field of dreams. And I'll tell you what, that dream will be a reality. Um, our plan is that we're going to break ground in the spring after we've raised every penny. We're a debt-free organization, and I'm going to do my darndest to make sure we continue to be debt-free because of people like you who care. So get ready we're going to build it, and they're going to come. Now, there everyone's looking and saying, man, that guy's crazy. Maybe we all need to be a little crazy. Maybe we need to dream, think outside, look at our wildest fantasies of things that could be and make them real. I have faith in you, and I hope you have faith in me and the rest of our great, awesome staff here. We're going to build it. They're going to come. We're going to serve. We're going to love. We're going to give. So that's my pep talk for today. So have a wonderful weekend. And if you get a chance, okay, yeah, you can watch Field of Dreams and you'll watch it and you say, I didn't get it. Well, maybe it's a guy thing too, because it is a guy thing. It's about how we always think beyond what we could even handle, but we still dream. That's why this makes this country so great is we're full of dreamers. Will you dream with us? Can you see our vision? If you want to know more, call me, email me, come see me, and we'll talk about it. How you and I together are going to serve our seniors better than anyone else. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a great day. This is Rich, just Rich, plain Rich. Peace.